You're my only friend, so I'll let you stay here for the night. Sleep well. Clack. I have to be at work by 9 tomorrow, so please leave me alone until then. Seriously, just go away. In my opinion, Chairman Yang, your case is unlikely to succeed due to a lack of solid evidence. However, perhaps it's for the best that things turn out this way. They won't make any effort to reach out to you for quite some time. It's heartbreaking to see them stay distant. However, could this be tea from China? I'm really curious. Certainly, sir. This is a truffle-infused tea, and I've added a touch of aged honey to perfectly suit your palate. What's going on with your vibe right now? Is something bothering you? She served just a single cup of tea, and it left me feeling a bit overlooked. It feels like I'm not even considered a visitor anymore. Can you tell where I am at this very moment? Damn. It actually tastes amazing. You must be feeling restless. How about going out for some shopping to lift your spirits? Alright, I'll be here waiting for your call, sending you a kiss. She totally caught me. Ugh, I can't believe it. Chairman Yang, the sound of a chair creaking loudly. Simply release it and move on. But, isn't she adorable? And the tea is absolutely delicious as well. Do I come across as someone who's easily swayed? I'm truly sorry, sir. I humbly bow in regret. It's truly unfair to strike a dog that happily wags its tail in your presence. Just wait and watch. Boom! I'm about to become his loyal companion. Yet, I can't help but feel, zoom. You're about to turn into a worthless dog, capable of being used for anything, just like you. I realize I'm merely a dog who receives affection only when the owner feels restless, and at this very moment, vroom. One day, zoom, here I come. I'm about to transform into a loyal dog, ready to stand by my owner's side and share in their strength. I'm genuinely excited to see the person I'll turn into once that moment arrives. The wall is covered with numerous photos of Mr. Yang, proudly showcasing his achievements and regal presence. But seriously, why though? Please make sure to respond to my inquiry. Because my heart longs to cherish him deeply. Mr. Yang is surrounded by so many amazing girls, and I feel completely insignificant next to them. I found myself pondering, what unique gift I could offer Mr. Yang that the others couldn't match. Is this what love truly feels like? Absolutely adoring him with every beat of my heart, truly. That seems plausible, but do you think it's really achievable? Among all, someone like Mr. Yang is one of the most difficult individuals to truly care for. During my intense preparation for the judicial exam, I realized that with enough determination and effort, anything is possible. I scoured the internet, searching tirelessly for every single photo of Mr. Yang. And I carefully display each of them on my wall, cherishing every single one. I spend my entire day gazing at them, only stopping when I close my eyes to sleep, and I keep reminding myself. He truly is such a wonderful and kind-hearted individual. He belongs to me, and I honestly feel like I can't survive without him by my side. He holds the key to my soul. He's the one and only person I truly cherish. You're quite clever. It's definitely a bold move, yet it makes sense. Absolutely not. If you're inclined to see it that way, hold on. Let me share with you what's truly correct. Slide. Push. I'll keep you posted. Honestly, I want to know where you truly see yourself in life, you little shit. I'll keep you posted as soon as I hear anything from the press. Honestly, I want to know where you truly see yourself in life, you little shit. To me, you're nothing more than a mere dog. A dog that feels compelled to bark loudly, shed everywhere, and fiercely defend its territory. Push forward. Remember that well. Understand? Push forward. Whoosh. Devour it as if it's more delicious than the sweetest honey. He really needed to get more rest. Where could he be? Please, someone, tell me exactly where he is. I've searched everywhere, but I just can't seem to locate him. Where could he be? As she battled with her thoughts, unable to erase him from her mind, the pain was almost unbearable. He slipped from my mind effortlessly, as if he never truly mattered. Hey there! Chairman Yang is eager to meet with you, hope everything's okay. I was completely driven by a single purpose, to rise above it all. Isn't Prosecutor CO pushing boundaries a bit too much lately? She leaves the office abruptly without giving any prior warning. Sometimes, she doesn't show up at all, and it really leaves a void. Lately, strange whispers have been swirling around her, What's your take on that? I asked her to leave. Wait, are you serious? She had to attend to some pressing matters, so it's best if you focus on your own affairs. I've poured my heart out. Where am I supposed to head now? What time should I be there? It's 3:30 at Sunbuck. To achieve this goal. First, we've got roughly an hour left. 10, 11, 12, time to head over to the beauty salon. I'd love for it to appear completely natural. Please avoid applying any colors to me. Absolutely, ma'am. Could you please find me a medium NT13 wine-hued suit? Also, I'd love a discreet black lingerie set in size 75-82. Thanks so much. Certainly, ma'am. Please begin immediately. If he's hoping to meet me later in the day, it's not just for a relaxed hangout or drinks. This seems like a moment captured during a professional gathering. It likely took place at a business meeting. Receiving an invitation from Mr. Yang to an event like this truly signifies that. There's a moment I'm eagerly anticipating, a part of me that he's excited about. I need to completely live up to what he's hoping for. No, I must go above and beyond what he anticipates. Alright, enough with the distractions, let's get down to serious matters now. I knew it all along. It was an intense session where we delved into the intricacies of a challenging investment agreement. Starting from the terms of investment and how profits are shared to. This is the second agreement containing a confidentiality provision along with a liability section, yet what truly caught me off guard was, despite being a massive investment deal worth billions of dollars, it still felt incredibly daunting and intense. It appeared that the primary contractors showed little concern or enthusiasm for the document and the details of the contract. It's like they acted completely innocent, as if they had no involvement whatsoever. So, what's left for me to do now is... No, what Mr. Yang wants me to accomplish is... That's everything I have to say. The lengthy and dull explanation went on for more than half an hour, leaving me feeling exhausted and frustrated. How do you feel about this, Chairman Yang? How do you feel about this? This is the exact moment I've been eagerly anticipating. I believe this is a fair choice, though it would be much better if some adjustments were made to the terms. To begin with, the security insurance provision in Article 16 of Section B clashes directly with the replacement of actual damages from business interruptions by interest outlined in Article 4 of Section F, creating a clear contradiction between the two. They must be combined into a single, cohesive statement to ensure clarity and unity. The distinct terms outlined in Article 19 of Section C about the repayment timeline directly contradict the equal investment provisions stated in Article 9 of Section K. Which is quite frustrating and confusing. They absolutely must be taken away. Starting with the second agreement. I spent an hour and 20 minutes raising concerns about the contract terms, while it only took them around 30 minutes to clarify their points. How do you feel about this? Do you have any opinions? Since you haven't responded, I assume you have no objections. That's all I wanted to say, sir. Leave now. You've likely already received your retirement benefits, so there's no need for us to be concerned about that. That was incredible. I never imagined you'd just carry a beautiful doll along. Noticing that her entire attention was on looking after you rather than the agreement, I felt quite let down, yet. I've come to understand what has brought you to this point, Mr. Yang. She's truly gifted. I feel so fortunate to witness her talent. I don't believe I'm quite on your level yet, Mr. Yang. Let's proceed with signing the agreement. I'll arrange for someone to deliver the document to you as soon as I have signed it. No worries at all. I truly appreciate your time, even with your hectic schedule. Please wrap up the contract as soon as possible. He holds great significance, so treat him with the same care and respect you show me. Stand tall. I need to remind myself once more that this existence is truly, absolutely perfect for me. This method allows me to express myself freely and make a splash in my own unique way. Climbing steadily towards the summit. An elderly gentleman in his 80s, the roughness of his skin reminded me of the fragile touch of someone long gone, yet, that wasn't what truly mattered. Lick. Mr. Yang accompanied me as I said goodbye to this elderly gentleman, feeling a mix of gratitude and nostalgia. He recognizes the elderly man and regards him as an equal in strength, feeling a deep sense of respect and camaraderie. Currently, this individual feels like Mr. Yang to me, someone I truly admire and respect deeply. He is truly the one I cherish above anyone else on this entire planet. So, I guess I must give him everything I've got. Slurp. I really gave it my all. Wow, that was tough to swallow. It felt almost impossible, like attempting to ignite a flame with a damp match. I took great care, even with the tiniest flickers of flame that were barely visible. I needed to approach with utmost tenderness and care. The flames kept blazing, endlessly alive, slipping away. I must remember that. The magnitude of the blaze matters just as much as tick tock. The duration of the fire's glow, the fierce spirit it carries. Tick tock. Tick. That's why I need to be incredibly careful and tender when dealing with it. He would feel content, even as the fire slowly fades away. It's been ages since this took place. It's been roughly a decade, no, perhaps even 15 years, and the memories still feel so vivid and alive. I attempted to push through with Viagra, but I eventually gave up because it became too frustrating and exhausting. Chairman Yang truly has a rare treasure beside him. Now I see why he held it in such high regard. It's absolutely remarkable. However, I truly appreciate it, sir. Your face remained completely still despite all the intense effort you put in. You appeared as a brave warrior, risking everything to fulfill your responsibilities. If you had just flashed a small smile, waking up would have felt so much lighter for me. Do you act that way around Chairman Yang as well? My heart belongs to him, and every emotion flows straight from within. A genuine smile springs from the soul, radiating warmth and sincerity. Because your heart belongs elsewhere, why would you ever smile just for me? Do you only smile when Chairman Yang is around? It seems like he's the only one who can bring out that genuine happiness in you. I suppose I should appreciate you for taking that action, really, thank you. Because it shows you truly invested your passion and effort in what you accomplished today. Impressive. That's how you ultimately brought me back from the brink of death. Your generosity will always stay in my heart. Swish. You don't need to keep it in mind, it was his command that guided my actions today. Feel free to leave whenever you're ready. It's me. Vroom. First and foremost, you possess something truly extraordinary and precious in your life. Just having that alone makes everything worthwhile. I have to confess, I've seriously underestimated you until now, and I'm truly sorry for that. No problem at all. I'm really happy to know you enjoyed yourself. Given that, would you be willing to let her go and sell her to me? Given that, would you be willing to let her go and sell her to me? I'm not expecting you to give her up immediately. Make sure to cherish your moments with her as well. Don't you find yourself growing tired of your possessions after a while? If you vow to surrender her at any moment, I'm considering offering you a 3% upfront share of our agreement to show my commitment and trust. It's clear you've given this choice a lot of serious consideration. I'll take some time to reflect on it. Are you willing to see it from a brighter perspective? No matter how much I ponder over it, I vow to give it my utmost careful consideration. Alright, so, is something wrong? No. I'm simply overwhelmed by how incredibly fortunate I feel right now. Wait, seriously. If it's just 3%, that means $12 million. I'm absolutely stunned that he's willing to give me that much cash for something I was about to toss aside the moment I lost interest. Really? I can't believe it. You wanted to know why I never smiled at you, didn't you? It's like I'm just wagging my tail, nothing more. A dog must obey its owner's commands. Zoom. Ensure he receives the best care possible. If the owner instructs the dog to approach a guest, the dog is obliged to follow that command. However, I must tread carefully with one particular aspect. Despite putting in my utmost effort, I can't help but feel like I'm merely acting out of obligation, as if my actions are driven solely by instructions rather than genuine passion. The owner decided to entrust their beloved dog to a guest, showing a deep sense of trust and affection. It's not about trying to impress the guest, but genuinely making them feel valued and appreciated. Just flaunting all this stuff. Sigh. When a dog seems clueless yet happily wags its tail and behaves sweetly in another person's arms, the owner can't help but feel a deep sense of betrayal. A dog is truly the owner's greatest joy. Vroom. That's exactly what it means to live as someone's loyal companion. With that in mind. Oh no. You've totally messed up. Attempting to train a dog when you're not really prepared? Whoosh, good luck. You're going to get bitten. I was so touched to hear you wanted to meet me, it truly caught me off guard in the best way. Given how careful you are with your choices, I never expected to receive a message from you. I wish I had contacted you sooner because we're family, my apologies. Family? That's a bit awkward to bring up. Just tell me directly what's going on. I don't view you as a rival, because although we're under the same umbrella, our perspectives and goals are completely different, and that makes all the difference. I'm really happy to hear you're aware of that. You're destined to be a prosecutor, or at the very least, lead the prosecutor's office someday. That's why I can't understand why you wanted to meet with me. I see our connection like the bond between teeth and gums, inseparable and vital, yet sometimes delicate and in need of care. However, our environment remains steady as long as we support one another. Not too long ago, something became stuck between my teeth, and it was so frustrating. You really nailed it today. I even received a call from Mr. Choi himself. Isn't it possible to simply remove it using a toothpick? I was simply doing my utmost to carry out your instructions, Mr. Yang. If it becomes lodged too deeply, it can harm the gums as well, and the teeth may start to decay rapidly. I'm not sure why you're sharing this with me. This is related to Prosecutor CO, and I genuinely feel excited about it. Certainly, but I don't believe that's exactly what I requested from you. That's the reason I keep reaching out to you. You gave it your all. That only sparked my curiosity even more. It's clear to me she's the very dog you brought up. Of the effort you put in wholeheartedly. Do you really believe you can keep her in check? What happens if she grows beyond what you can manage? You haven't met Mr. Yang yet, have you? If it's someone he can benefit from, he tends to overlook them completely. How on earth did you manage that? I'm honestly at a loss. Are you aware of how weeds sprout? No need to discuss it further. This place is absolutely amazing. Truly a perfect spot. He appears more youthful than Mr. Choi, yet his slightly rugged and aged appearance strangely resembles him quite a bit. Please demonstrate the effort you put in with all your heart. Be sure to capture every detail. I'm going to use this to prove a point to those girls who think all they have is their hip shaking. They're crushed, barely enough to keep them alive. Just do it, don't hesitate, give it your all. It was a terrible error for her to attempt to get closer to him. She simply won't be able to handle the pain. Everything has been completed, and I couldn't be more relieved. Go ahead and take a few. I just found out you've left your position. I'm really sorry to hear that. That was a clever plan. You constantly found yourself getting hurt, ending up behind bars, and barely making enough to get by. I've always wished I could hold you back, but I knew deep down you wouldn't hear me out. You're free to eat, I'm not feeling hungry. But I can't help but wonder what led you to choose that. It's simply because I care. What steps will you take moving forward? I'm really uncertain right now. I have no idea what steps to take. I've left my job as well, and honestly, it feels like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. After spending all my savings and canceling my insurance plans, I'm left with just a bit more than $30,000. Sigh. My childhood friend mentioned there's still an opening at a local supermarket, so excited. Would you like to join me on this adventure? I'll finish the rest because it's really delicious. Yum. Pause. It's best to retreat. Be careful, watch your step. Why? Why don't you care for me? Is there something wrong with who I am? Why won't you come with me? Step. Why isn't it me? Why does it have to be someone else? You haven't truly gotten to know him, so you can't possibly grasp what I'm trying to express, can you? Imperial Mr. Yang burns with an intense, unstoppable flame. When you're apart from him, you feel a chill that cuts right to your soul. Be careful around him, you might get hurt if you come too near. And if you dare to come any nearer, you'll be consumed by flames and meet your tragic end. You don't need to be concerned about her. She'll eventually face the consequences, and through that, she'll gain valuable insight from the ordeal. What if, yet? Can she truly endure after leaping into the raging flames? So, does that imply she's destined to rise like a phoenix? Their expectations were spot on. Indeed, Mr. Yang burns with the intensity of a fierce flame, and my entire being ignites with passion the more I draw near to him. Yet, they never once imagined this could happen. Whirring sounds fade away. Now, all that remains of me are my ashes, for my body was consumed by flames long ago. And the only thing remaining within me, the sole thing that can be consumed, is my very spirit. Wow, I just received a call, was it you? You ordered the MSTE speaker? So excited to get it. I'll end the call now, sir. Please give me a call in 10 minutes and then immediately end the call. We'll get to this another time. I've got an important place to be. Let's get up and move. Please, come with me. I find it hard to believe in others. Especially those troublesome ones. That's exactly why I can't put my faith in you, and it simply will never come to pass. Humans are creatures driven by concealed motives beneath their seemingly kind gestures. Do you feel like that's really unjust? I'm sorry, sir. So, if that's not the case, are you implying that you concur with my point? Are you confessing that your honesty was actually a lie? If well-meaning motives are often driven by hidden agendas, then how can genuine deeds ever be free from ulterior motives? Grins slyly. That's why, this is the only thing that truly fulfills me, to elevate. Ha, ha, there was a secret they had no clue about. Drive. Mr. Yang burns with the intensity of a wild flame, so, drive. Drive. No one dares to approach him, sensation. Ah. Push. Push. Now I understand, he's truly one of the most isolated souls out there. Here's how I welcomed the flames, held on tight through the burn. Brace yourself for what's coming. I can't wait to show you how I'll wield the fire I've welcomed into my soul. I'll definitely return, don't forget to take good care of yourself and eat properly. She just appeared. What's our next move? It appears he's still present. Alright, just stay alert and watch him closely. What is it about the duck that he enjoys so much? I can never quite figure out what he's really like. I believe it's the end for us now. But honestly, it's incredible. Just half a year ago, you were such a simple challenger. But here you are now. Despite being an expert in Baduk, I ended up defeated. It's all thanks to your amazing guidance and support. No, you're incredibly talented. If you had started learning Baduk as a kid, you could have been the top player in our nation. Honestly, I feel like it's time for me to pick up some skills from you right away. Are you telling me that there's nothing left for me to learn? To be honest, absolutely. I understand, ascending. Honestly, I feel so awkward knowing I actually received payment for those lessons. There's no charge when you return next time, how great is that? I truly believe you'd be incredibly supportive as I prepare for my upcoming matches. Is that right? Also, I must admit, I felt a bit uncomfortable because you generously offered more than enough money for the lessons. And before I forget, I truly apologize for one more thing. At first, I misread you as distant and unapproachable because you seemed so chilly and stiff. I discovered that having preconceived notions about others is utterly pointless, all thanks to you. Coca-Cola. You're truly the kindest soul I've ever encountered. Coca-Cola. Is something bothering you? So, what you're telling me is, I've turned into nothing more than a worthless fool in your eyes, haven't I? However, please don't be concerned. Coca-Cola, there's one more reason I could really use your help. I have a feeling today might be his final day with us. It's only the TV's noise, please carry on with what you're doing. Keep an eye on him and ensure he doesn't flag this. The silence was overwhelming. I suppose he's finally moved on from her. Push. Hey, remain close to me right now, push forward. Push forward. Are you really willing to let yourself fall behind once more? Push forward. Confidence. You see, the more you doubt, the more you fall apart. Taking a bold step forward comes with its price, be prepared to face whatever repercussions follow. This is the reality we face. Push forward. Push forward. Next time, find me a girl who excels at golf. It would be amazing if she's a professional, imagine the possibilities. Alright. Damn it. I fear another girl might lose her life. He's so determined to come out on top. Wow. We've finally discovered the stray dog. Honestly, tracking him down was incredibly challenging. We were forced to track that woman relentlessly for 4 whole days. You have no idea how much effort that girl put into tracking him down. At one point, we nearly had to call in backup from the headquarters team just to make it to that ridiculous place called Miari dumbass. Miari, seriously, what were you thinking? You may not realize it, but he's quite famous in that neighborhood. He's a private lender, yet, he's absolutely insane. He appears perfectly normal at first glance, yet he chooses to walk around without any shoes on. Anyway, the little stray is now in a Payu orphanage. Vroom. He's barefoot, isn't he? Wait, seriously? The lone shark. Oh, yeah, his nickname is Barefoot because he always goes without shoes. It really shows how carefree and genuine he is. Please drive the vehicle. Seriously? I begged, please, just drive the car. Where do you think we should head to next? Wow, Miari. You're absolutely incredible. I begged, please, just drive the car. Where do you think we should head to next? Wow, Miari. You're absolutely incredible. It's getting so late. I can't help but feel a bit anxious about the time slipping away. Is that really important? Wow, I honestly didn't think I'd run into you here. Given your careful nature, and I used to believe that we should always be mindful of how others perceive our actions. Would you like to enjoy a warm cup of tea? You look okay. I expected you'd be exhausted after everything. That's exactly what happened to every girl who dared to come close to Mr. Yang without understanding their boundaries. Wow. I truly feel fortunate. Perhaps you're truly one of a kind. Regardless, I think you're truly incredible. I understand you took great care of Mr. Choi as well. There has to be something you can offer me in return. If Mr. Yang and Mr. Choi crossed paths, it undoubtedly was to negotiate the investment deal for the territory's redevelopment, an encounter charged with significance and anticipation. It seems like you have a wealth of details you could share with me. Due to its vast scope, there remain several aspects that require attention and careful handling. Is there still something that needs sorting out, or are you simply choosing to keep it from me? I'm really not in a position to do that right now. Wait a moment. Should I demonstrate it for you once more? Should I head to wash up now? Or is it better to strip down immediately? Wow, look at her go. I didn't expect her to change so much. She's gone from a sweet little pet to a fierce little wildcat. Amazing transformation. You've even learned to conceal your sharp edges, vroom vroom. But hey, don't get too full of yourself. Whether you're a domestic feline or a fierce wildcat, once there's a leash on you, you're nothing more than a decorative plaything. You just see me as a fierce feline, don't you? Vroom. Do you believe I'm concealing my true nature, pretending to be a fierce beast, don't you? Please remember me in that way. Because it means I've finally captured your attention. I had a feeling all along, it turned out to be you. I really wished it wasn't you when I was heading here. I'm glad you stopped by if you're looking for a loan. Just so you know, the interest rate stands at 24%, and if payments are late, compound interest will be applied. You don't have to put up any security at all. I've got plenty of funds now. I'm no longer the same person you once knew. Could you please shut the door? I really want to avoid unnecessary heating costs since it's been quite chilly lately. Please shut the door. This space measures just 8.3 square feet. Despite being underground and warmer overall, every time the door swings open or shut, I can feel the temperature dip by at least 0.5 degrees. Adding a subtle but noticeable chill. It requires 4,800 kilocalories to restore the temperature to its original state. When you translate that into cost, it amounts to a $1.50 expense. I restrict visitors to a single entry to ensure the best experience for everyone. So, you want me to hand over that cash now, or should I just wait until you finish your shift? Seriously. You might as well walk away, but remember, the debt will still be waiting for you. You probably won't believe me, but I'm here because I don't want us to be enemies. Thud. Before I proceed, there's one important point we must clarify first. How do you feel about that mutt? No, let me phrase it another way. How will you react if I attempt to take his life? He doesn't owe me any money, there's nothing he needs to settle with me. So, does that mean you really don't mind what I do to him? I'm genuinely concerned only about those burdened by debt. Wow, that's really wonderful. I sincerely hope our paths never cross again. Take care. Listen, once you step through that door, there's no turning back, you'll find yourself drowning in debt. Feel free to reach out and pick it up whenever you like. I've got enough cash to pay you, as things have been going really great for me lately. The interest rate stands at 24% and it compounds if payments are late, which can really add up quickly. Greetings, sir. Step right up. You all can head back now. Take a step forward. Wow. Could it truly have been an extraordinary message from him? That's why we only contacted the main departments, but why is she insisting we just head back home? I can't believe this. What's happening right now? Oh my god. This is so frustrating.